There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Is he talking? Chad, is he talking or tripping?
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Nah, geez. Plug your Wi-Fi up for now. Yeah, I see where this game's gonna go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step.
Hold on, bro. I can't even move fast. I never understood why the fuck they moved Keyshawn ass to corner anyway. Cause McKinney came? Is that why? McKinney play better right there on that? I would rather have McKinney ass over the top. Kyle Williams in the box. Bro, Bucko ass with this weak ass internet pissing me off. I figured it was over with. Both sides playing on a library internet, bro. That shit was over with. Allowed 21 points or fewer in 15 games. Lockdown bag. Stop playing with me. Be locking shit down. Oh. Don't tell nobody. Look though.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, great houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Yup, in the middle of the night, busting ass. Yeah. You don't, man.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
Nico.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Check. 79 Bronco. Panther 11.
McCarthy going to put it up right away. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he puts his head down.
Well, I hate they got him good on the
for the gain
field,
of about 6. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So they give it up just on their side of the midfield.
That was real close.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
2nd and 10 at the Vikings' 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action this time with Love. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They're going to try and throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Okay, ready?
21-yard line.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your back to try and pick themselves back up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On play action, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it. The 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the shotgun again to Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
a gain of a yard.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. McCarthy is set to throw it. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Second and 8.
Throwing is McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Now it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
The left side completion to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air with McCarthy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Here's McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
3rd down and 10.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hey, no street. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That's to his running back, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. The Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Love to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all day long, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Touchdown!
Tighten up, kiddo.
Dobbs, as the first half is winding down.
Tighten up.
The Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, Vikings 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. McCarthy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Left, right there.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
I'll take
coupled
that.
with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. Pushing his way through. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
They jump up there. They can pull Lambeau leap off, man.
Josh Jacobs. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. While no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it, right? It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jones. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Packers' 23-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
He's
got room to move.
that kick.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. McCarthy drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. McCarthy going to throw again. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters.
That's what the parlay
You're
says.
watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41.
Montavi's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Another one? Oh, my God. Look at the pass.
Josh Jacobs,
Look at
58 yards.
the pass. Too good. Bye-bye. See you later. What I say, score every quarter. I just start toting that ball. I gotta start toting that ball.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. That keeps ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second down, Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive
Bro,
coordinator.
why the fuck is you taking all day to run a play, bro? This shit taking for fucking ever. It's already 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson up top again. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. All run play. This is Hill.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. Now the first carry for King Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. And the Ravens first down. They're going to go right back to Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Third and 11. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Get you a field goal, nigga.
37 yards out. That one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Black shot. Go red. Flag blue.
On second down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready. 50. Field close.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Here's third and 7.
Let's go now. Right. Red. 38. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ten black. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Come on, set. Black 40.
From the gun, it's Love. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think the quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
Next to score, Packers 7, Ravens 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson.
Oh my God, that's my pick.
By Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Gain of 26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. 1st and 10.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No. Returned it. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 1. It's 7-6.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Black blue. Black 40. Grill green. Black ultra. Ready.
Here's Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10.
Smash. Red. Here we go. 6. Red. 60 red. 80 blue. Check. Smash. Set.
To throw is Love. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
What he doing? 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 What he got going on?
Set, hut. Yellow. Hut.
On first down, it's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Tries to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Thank you. You clicking the button too fucking hard.
They're separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 11.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Shot. 7. Yellow. 22. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
At his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Drill. 52. Blaster. Safe. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
In motion goes Likely.
Report. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run it on first down with Henry And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
This shit cool. Cool. We needed that, cool.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Second down, Jackson. This throw is taken in by Flowers. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this ball incomplete.
I guess I gotta put him right there though.
Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball
Gonna do,
downfield,
Bucko.
looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down,
Gonna do.
you're already this close. You're in
Gonna
field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Raiders.
Gave it to him.
They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll send Flowers in motion. Third and short. Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Now there.
Coming out with his head cut off. He owe y'all that.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Back to throw, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Wow. Defensive pass interference because I stopped moving.
Might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
They called defensive pass interference because I stopped moving.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal.
Hey, bail out. Fumble! They can't keep bailing them out! They can't keep bailing them out. They can't keep bailing this nigga out. What the fuck?
And with all this talk,
yeah, balls don't
security,
fucking
I can tell you
lie.
firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice.
They do not fucking
it
lie.
almost gets worse. One of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good
Balls are not fucking low.
there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Really supposed to be to the
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Black, 90, ready.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Ball don't lie. Rock his ass. That's what he do. He fumble in the clutch. Rock his ass. Come down and ball.
Ready. Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
10 black. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, he finds Kraft. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Black 40.
On the pop pass, this is Golden. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on,
Ball security, not doing too much, not overstepping my
They'll
boundaries.
run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32. Trouble 38. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. He was tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The tackle made.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
52. Set.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the...
We ain't giving up no touchdowns. No touchdowns.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be...
We ain't giving up no touchdowns. As long as we ain't giving up no touchdowns, I'm cool with that. Good day. It's kind of like we gave up 0 today. left a goose egg on the board. He kicked 2 field
They'll
goals.
go
That's not
up for first and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. A pass right side will be taken in by Walker. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Yeah.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Pinballs around, but
I got his ass in double coverage.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that
X,
one.
though. I did click X. I
And
clicked
it'll bring
X
up
instead of
second
Y.
down.
I didn't think they had it.
Well, we changed it.
In motion comes Walker. Throwing Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
Don't click B. Don't click B. Don't click B.
Pick up there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they fill the spike with just 2 seconds left.
I was gonna tell you, boy. You know it take 9 seconds to get up there, though. It's like 9 seconds to be exact. 9 seconds to get to the ball and spike it. You had it. It was 10 seconds. That's why I was trying to tell you, don't do that, boy. You should have just went for it. You got enough time, though. You had enough time. You had enough time.
Here comes
You was
second
cutting
down.
it close, my boy.
Hopkins sent in motion. One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers.
GG. Send his ass to the gulag.
As they pitched the shutout in the second half, no points allowed, and they cruise to victory.
I'm up gulag, sending my first dance. I want to know player stats. This nigga done. What I say I gotta do? Run the ball. We got 8 attempts, 24 yards. Talking shit. Get up out of there. Wrong game. Good bullshit. Well, buddy was looking alive. Elite. I did some elite shit right there, boy. Hold on, I'm Elite 3. Hold on, make it the hero. Since I'm locked in so fucking much, go to hero. And win the game, buzz them over there. Go to hero. Lock in. You know? Same shit, different day. They trying to understand me, but they can't. Oh, look like we probably finna play somebody that got the Eagles. Or
it's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
I don't know.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
may have resulted in a loss because I want to play with the fucking time. I want to play with the fucking thing. That's some bullshit. They just kicked me out the game and I just took an L for that goof ass shit. I just took an L for that goof ass shit. That's some goofy shit. They just took me down. That's goofy shit. That's goofy shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Well, what the fuck I just do? I didn't even know you could look at the leaderboard. What I'm a fucking fuck is freaky get on that leaderboard? He said, "Folks, search my name up. I'm top 100." I say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know you not one of them. Bro, bro, tighten up. I just had to tell bro, tighten up.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup. As it'll be the
mirror
Green Bay
image
Packers
matchup.
And
that's real good
themselves.
I advise you to leave the game early to just save your time.
Now the kicker, Brandon McMahon, is about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Don't say I ain't try to told you beforehand. I don't know who the fuck they have back there. Yeah, do that like that, put him over there, put him over there, move him like that. And we're ready. We're ready to rumble.
Blue, let's go. Blue, 32.
Love going to throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks his defense is going to throw on him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
This is good defense. Good defense by Buckle.
2nd and 10.
That's because I got to make that one audible.
Down. 52 blue. 43 rail. Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready. Yellow, fight, 97.
Let's try him. Usually don't even try people like D. McKinney. Usually don't even try people like D. McKinney. I don't even try
to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, we've been here before, though. Y'all act like we ain't never did this shit before. We do this shit on the regular.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
We do this shit on the regular, chat. Don't they know I do this shit on the regular?
Packers first down, and they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
I got a great play for 4th and anything.
Good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Now Love. And
that's the ball.
Ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
To throw now, here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Love.
There's
a diamond catch.
We're
scoreless after 1.
That's another Packers 1st down.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Ready. Black 40. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Damn, I took up all of my bad, bro. Let me give you the ball. I took up all the damn quarter and shit. Let me give folks the ball.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Let's striker. 3-3.
Throwing. Love. And that one off the mark.
I missed it. I had to throw like that. I just missed the window.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
32.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
God. Oh, yeah.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Green down. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
60 red. Black Ultra. Set.
Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Got it. Trouble 38. Let's go now. Cut.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh, shit.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, an even 90 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 58 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Josh Jacobs, 69 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
one-play Jackson.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you pick
one-play action again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Cut.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Black shot.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Set hut. 45. What you? Yellow. Yellow. Go. Set. Go.
Love from the gun. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Set. Yellow. 43. Hut.
On 2nd and 10. Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long.
Ready. Drop it. Red 38. Check up.
Love, they go play action now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
The 45-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Chop. 7. Black. 95.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion left goes Watson. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Ready, set.
On 2nd and 11 now. Love.
Oh my
God. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Love going to give it up on a touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Will green. Set, hut. 6, set.
Going back to Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A gain of 22.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Down. Black 40. Set, hut.
Jacobs is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. In motion, the tight end. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Packers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. Will complete this one to Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
That's good for Packers. First down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To the air again, Love. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kingsley Enagbari able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Red, 38.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome.
I'm gone. That just pissed me off. They just gave him the ball. That was not no catch. They didn't give me a catch on that. They didn't give me a catch on that. Now they just giving me straight bullshit. It's gonna be 5.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here.
as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 block, shot, 7 ready.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Here we go, back. 45, white, 10 cycle. Hut.
Looking to throw. Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 52 block.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Black Ultra. Go pink. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. 53.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
They just block like a motherfucker on this. Not for the run. Goodbye.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
White, white, down. 10 black, blue stripe. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Ready.
Love. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 11. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got a man complete.
This is the second time.
Just well upfield across the 45. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
The middle into traffic, and that's complete. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy from the gun.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's Purdy.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Madden got going on.
Brandon
I think that's what it is, though.
41 yards. And
Hey,
a
let's let these
49.
guys back out, bro. They torching his ass. I'm out about the I'd rather have Valentine's Day and doing what the
It's
fuck we
most
doing.
the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Packers nothing.
Using the fuck out of DH right now. Real live, like
Now after the
taking that
touchdown,
speed.
here's Pinheiro to kick it
Knocking his
off.
ass on top of their head, they're trying to throw the ball.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Blue 32. Check smash. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody
Oh
open.
my
Now
God.
2nd down.
Wow, threw the ball away on 4th down.
On the set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black shot. Down. Red 38. Edo blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Love.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Throwing. Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
50, green.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, 26 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Purdy. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 63 yards. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On play action, Love to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, 90 field, black.
Love now. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Blue, yellow, 22. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Slant route, he's got Downs. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Love from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Horrible coaching.
18! What's up?
Okay, bro. Horrible coaching.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Coaching, horrible. Horrible coaching. Nice to meet you. I'm coaching. How you doing? I'm horrible.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's
Let's fucking go.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift-wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. Oh, that's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Thank you. Thank you.
39-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's not right. We'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Love. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
33, yellow. Fury, yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Step in the pocket and let it rip, kid.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
60 red.
Step in the pocket and let it rip, kid.
Drill, 52. Cut.
Going back to Love. Now he's going to step up and run. That's taken in by Watson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down.
Here we go.
Back goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Stop playing with them.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Just buck him up with that.
Romeo Dobbs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
What's crazy is
Turn this one all the way out on the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
yeah. Play with me. Play with me in the middle of the field.
They bring him down.
Play with me in the middle of the field. Play with me. Come on. I'm here. You ain't trying to play with me no more.
Obviously, the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erasing quarterbacks' targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On play action. He'll try and do this himself. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Thank you, Purdy. Mr. Purd Turd. Purd Turd. You gave the game away, Purd Turd. Go up. Go up and lose the game like that, Purd Turd. Appreciate it.
Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You wouldn't even believe this nigga got the ball at halftime. Ball. Made the nigga work, didn't he? I was trying to get away from the damn X-Factor in the middle of the field.
Quickly out wide, this is Watson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. 45. One.
To throw now. Here's Love. A complete once again to Watson. Well, I don't think he got there. No. Just short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Look in the middle of the field. And he's
stop playing with Mr. Reed.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 30. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put it into this thing.
Ready.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Ready.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready. Bro, 52. Set.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Come on, set. 60 red. 6 ready.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So that'll move him up 5, make the kick a little easier.
And rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
Don't quit, Bucko.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the
Motherfuckers ain't even score in the second half. That's how you lock the fuck in.
They were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
About what you do in the first half. Packers, y'all need to look at this shit. It's not about what you do in the first half. It's about the second half turnaround.
Expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
He was snapping. I'll be lying if I said he wasn't snapping. Alright, this is my last Jeeps game, and I'm going to call it one. I've been online for 2 hours.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Green Bay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
43 rails, set. 52 book, hut, hut.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
50, set, ready. Red, 38, light blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Striker, 3, 20, ready.
Running is Jacobs. Powering forward. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. It's going to be third. They need one. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh my.
He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
6 more yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Back complete to Jacobs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Black Ultra. Check smash. Go pink. Ready.
Now Love. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Hut.
Here's low to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 35-yard line.
Double right. Got.
On first down, it's Stafford. Oh, wide open, it's Adams. It's complete. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
On first and 10, here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers first down.
Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He'll get this one to the safety valve. Complete. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now timeout signal 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Here's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Drill green. Ready?
A second down throw for Love. There's Pratt, the tight end. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Rebels, yellows. Black shock. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? 32. Gonna have.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180. Pretty hot.
Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
From 31, here's 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Stafford now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
9 yards. That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Middle. Set. Unlock. Waiting.
They'll go again here with Williams. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
4 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, 22.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Libra.
2nd down, it's Stafford. He's got it at the 3. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line.
Damn.
It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You guys are in for another good one, folks.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. 45. White. Watch out now. 50 fierce.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That one on target to Watson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Yellow. Set hot.
To throw is Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set. Cut. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now it's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
22! 280!
From the gun, here's Stafford. That one on target.
Oh my
Williams, he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
A give, and here comes Williams. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, 4th quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball, powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this one.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory.
Wow.